Hey friends, welcome. Happy Tuesday. It's so great to be here with you. Welcome, welcome. I know so many of you are watching from all over the globe. So don't be shy. Introduce yourselves if you and I have not met. My name is Emily with Heartfelt Creations. We're gonna spend the next few minutes together just having some fun and celebrating. I don't know about you, but there's just something so special about celebrating, and not just celebrating anything, but like milestones. So this month in August, if you're new and you didn't know, we are celebrating our 25th birthday as Heartfelt Creations. Isn't that amazing? We are a family-owned company. We were founded in '97 by my mom. We started as a small retail store. It was actually under a different name, in the corner of her house. And that's how we started. So today we're so grateful for you. We're going to have some fun learning some new things featuring a new die that just launched to everybody today. If you didn't see it, it is called the Diamond Fleur die. This die is absolutely beautiful. It's so intricate, it's elegant, and this is our 25th just special edition die. So if you didn't see it, make sure to get this one. Once it's gone forever. So I don't want you to miss out on that. But before we get started, I just wanted to show you this little cupcake. Now, here's the thing. We have a little cupcake. One of my team members, Juanita, she works behind the scenes. Absolutely fabulous. Whipped up this batch of cupcakes last night, brought them in for the team this morning, and had some candles and all that fun stuff. So I'll blow out the candle, and while we can't ship you cupcakes with your packages for the orders that you're placing today, you do get to qualify for a free die, and I'll tell you how you can do that in just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead, blow this out. So there's one in here, one candle in here. I told the team, do you think it's okay for me to go live on air with a candle and fire? Because I've been known to pull off some weird things with fires in the house. So we shouldn't mess around with it too much. So I'm gonna blow it out. And I'll eat this later. Ooh, that has quite a bit of smoke. And hopefully you have some cupcakes or a sweet treat by your desk as you're watching. So don't be shy. Let me know where you're watching from. Before I get started, I'm just going to take a little minute to shout out and see who is watching today. Hi, Debbie from Utah, Yuli from Illinois, June from the UK, Cindy, you said you got your order in. Yay, you're from Kansas City. Evelyn said you already placed your order. Yay, so many of you have already placed your orders. It's been fun to see who has been getting these. I have smoke wafting here in the studio. So we're going to go ahead and get started and show you how you can use the Diamond Fleur die very beautifully and easily. I'm going to show you a couple samples of what I created with it. It is such a versatile die. It's a statement die, super elegant, but yet very easy to use. Today I have more like neutral color combinations that I'm featuring it with. However, if you're into making Christmas cards and you're getting started soon, this would be amazing for your Christmas cards. And the great thing about this die is you can modify it for different card sizes. So whether you want to do your 6x6, or you want to do your 5x7, or a simple A2, your 4¼ by 5½ inch card, you're going to be able to really do some fun things with this die very beautifully, quickly, and easily. So if you're watching, tell me what you love about this, and we'll go ahead and get started. Hi, Nancy from Carmel. It's great to see you. Jane from Texas, Sue from New Jersey, Yuli, you said happy birthday, thank you. Dana from Virginia, Tammy from Washington, Ottawa, Mary from Ottawa, you said you love the products. Thank you. You were so kind. Tina said the die is ordered. Beautiful die. So we're going to spend some time together just showing you how you can create these three cards that I just showed you very quickly, easily, and beautifully. Now, before we get started, for those of you that are just joining and haven't seen this yet, the Diamond Fleur die just launched for everybody today. There's a couple different ways you can buy it. You can just pop onto the website, make your purchase, and you have this exclusive die headed your way. If you are an Insider member, this is also the 1-year celebration of having launched the Insider membership. So as a thank you to our Insider members, if you are an Insider member, you get this die completely free with a $30 purchase. So you get to choose whether you just want to go in, you want to buy this die, it's an exclusive die, that's great, or when you become an insider member, or if you currently are an insider member, you qualify to get this die completely free with a $30 purchase. So this is our birthday gift to you while we're celebrating during the month of August. It's been such a fun-filled month, and I hope you've been enjoying all the fun things that we've been doing. Next week we have some fun surprises coming your way too, and we're going to have some fun surprises that you'll love on Friday with our education team that I think you'll absolutely love. So to get started, we're just going to do a basic cut with this piece right here. So there's two pieces, and these you can mix and match, layer, and incorporate in many different ways. So I have this piece of paper. I'm just running this through on my machine, just a quick and easy way. Now when you are running this through, just a quick tip, I like to run this through where my blades are hitting it this way, and it continues to roll, roll, roll like this. I do not want to put it through sideways, because that roller is going to just hit it like 2 or 3 times, it's off, and it doesn't give us much pressure, so it won't cut as well. So that is something you want to make sure that you do when you're using this at home. I don't even know if I need to use a shim with this or not. So we'll run it through, see what it does, because I haven't run it through the machine here in the studio, so we'll just see what it does, and if we have to shim it, we can, and you get to see how I do that. We'll just back it right up, bring it right on through. Yuli, you said you're excited to see all the examples on how to use the dies. Yes, at the very end, I have some finished examples from the design team members that I think you'll absolutely love, that will give you some ideas on what you can do with this. So yes, this is all cut out, ready to release from that die. So beautifully done, very quickly and easily. So what I would recommend is just when you receive the die, just do a bunch of these, just die cut them out in your favorite colors, and have them laying there ready to use, which is such a quick accent to a card. I don't know about you, but sometimes it's easy to feel stuck and not knowing how to arrange a background for your card. So if you just pick out some beautiful like decorative paper, I chose, I'm not even sure, I think this was from the collection we launched in January. We can double verify, but I'm pretty sure it is, and the name is blanking me right now. So if one of you could pop in and let us know if you have a question on the paper, let me know. This is the 5x7 card, and this is perfectly designed to just fit on there. I did no trimming, so this is the one that we're going to do first, and then I'll show you some ways that you can alter it. So you can do some beautiful accents with this. Now if you layer it with an offset of the Gold Luxe cardstock, this will just give it that extra luxe, elegant flair and touch, and will just really make it look so pretty and beautiful very quickly. Now when I glue these two together, if you're using these intricate dies, what I like to do is just go ahead and add some dry clear glue around the outer edges using the fine metal tip. If you have not used this glue yet, this glue is a must-have. It dries clear, it has that super fine artist tip, and you can have some time to move it around if you need to. Super, super easy to use. So we're going to go ahead and just offset this. So once again, if you're just joining us, welcome. Don't be shy. Introduce yourselves and tell us what you're excited about today with the launch of this diamond fleur die. And I'd like to know what you see yourself using it for. This is a die that you'll find yourself reaching for over and over. It is an exclusive die, and it is our 25th birthday edition die. So this one is exclusive. Once it's gone, it'll be gone forever. So what we have in the warehouse is all we have. There will not be any reorders of this one. You can just go to the website and purchase it. It is $35. Or if you're one of our insider members, you get this completely free with a $30 purchase. Now, if you're not an insider member, what I'd recommend you do is become an insider member. You can do that for $12.99 a month. You get 20% off all your purchases. You have access to all our online classes that are valued at $30 each. So there's just a whole vault of inspiration and creativity in those online classes for you. So make sure that you take advantage of that. So we're going to go ahead and layer this. You could do this on opposite sides. You can put this on the right or the left. It really doesn't matter. And then I also did the same thing with the opposite piece. So I went ahead and layered that with the gold, and you can put this onto your 5x7 card base, and you instantly have that background just beautifully decorated. So it's a quick way to add those background pieces and it still looks like you spend a lot of time with it. It's like that essential die in your toolbox that you will find yourself reaching for over and over again. I think it would be super pretty with some beautiful like red poinsettias for Christmas. I think that would be super, super pretty. I haven't made a card with that yet, but like my brain's just going there. I think it's because I'm realizing that Christmas is right around the corner. I don't know about you, but do you find that Christmas seems to come a little bit sooner every year? It's like, Emily, don't talk about it yet. I mean, we're still in August. Here we're still having nice summer days, but it is getting to feel like fall occasionally. Like there's some days when it's like, okay, I think fall is coming maybe a little bit sooner. Gail said, what paper is this? If my team that's moderating the comments, if you could pop it in, it's the paper pad that we launched in January 22. So if I'm just blanking on the name right now, it's the frame paper collection. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go to card number 2. So all you have to do once you have this added is just add your sentiments, your flowers, and you are good to go, which makes such a stunning, elegant card. You can really do dimensional flowers, you can do less dimension. The flowers I used here were the classic rose on vellum and just did 3 layers and then added some leaves behind it. So it's just really, really pretty. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the 6x6 card. Another beautiful way to create an easel card very quickly and easily by utilizing these 2 dies. So with this one, what I want you to do is take a 6x6 card base, fold it in half, layer a pattern paper on the inside, and then you're going to go ahead and take another 6x6 panel, layer it onto a white panel, and you'll just glue that to the bottom half of your card base. Now you can use this pretty much with any card dimension that you like to create an easel card, but it's just a beautiful way to create those easels very quickly and easily. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now when I'm making an easel card, I always like to create an anchor so this stays standing instead of just like falling flat like that. So this is a great way to use this as an easel. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and add your glue. And this is a little bit wider than the 6x6, so we're going to trim it down, and I'll show you how to do that in just a little bit. But we're just going to first just glue it down, and then we'll go ahead and trim it as needed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop this on. There's kind of like this square in the background of the design that you can just layer on top, so it gives you a very easy way or a visual of where to cut those off. So we're just going to put that down in there, and then that just catches, and you have something that anchors that easel. Isn't that so cool? Hi, Barbara. Okay, it sounds like one of you had a birthday. Paula said you are celebrating your 75th birthday. That's amazing. Congrats on reaching a new level. We have recently said that when you have a birthday, instead of dubbing it as I'm getting old or older, we should just say, hey, we reached a new level. So congrats on reaching a new level, your 75th level. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go back and add our other pieces. Now for the piece that goes on the top, I feel like this kind of creates a little bit of a window treatment look. Isn't that so pretty? I did add a little bit of foam dots on the back to kind of just give that a little bit of a lift on the inside edge. So that's a great way to pop it up a little bit more, or you can also just layer a couple pieces of the die cut piece on top of each other. Like you could do 5 or 6 layers and that would pop it up as well. So you can have a couple different variations on how you want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and pop this on top and just have that hanging across the edge, and we'll trim that at the very end. Just go ahead and glue that down. So, and you could leave this just like this if you wanted to pop a larger sentiment, a couple flowers in there, totally up to you. So tell me what you're loving about this, Joyce. You said you love easel cards. There's just something so addicting about it, and I find that it's just a great way to have your friends very easily have them displayed in their home, say on a table or in a centerpiece with other things, so they don't have to have something else that they need to use to help it stand up. So it's a great way to utilize that. Okay, so we're just going to pop this in the bottom. Oh, I just love how easily this turns out. Okay, once that is dry, you can go back and you can just trim the edges. To trim those edges, I flip it to the back, and I will just use my scissors and just do a straight cut on both sides. And you'll do that top and for the top flap and that bottom flap. So do that on each one. Do that for the one on the top here. And it's just easy peasy. So that's the way I alter it. There's not really anything that you have to really think about hardcore to alter this one, which I think just adds to the versatility of this die. And if you're just popping on, if you missed out, we just launched a beautiful diamond fleur die. It is a die that will allow you to create cards for any occasion very quickly and easily. And in celebration of our 25th birthday, you can go ahead and purchase this one. It's $35, or if you are an insider member, you get this die completely free with a $30 purchase, and that offer is only valid today. If you're not an insider member, you can go ahead and become one, and then you will qualify for this diamond fleur die at no cost to you with a $30 purchase. So we're going to go ahead and switch to our A2 size card, which is our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch. Before we do, we'll just flip this down, and we're going to go ahead and show you how this looks again with the classic rose, just more dimension on these flowers. A beautiful congratulations, and it's done. So simple, beautiful, elegant, yet it still looks like you spent a lot of time with it, and yet it creates those backgrounds so easily, and it's perfect for all occasions. So whether you're doing a congratulations or a birthday, or you could even do sympathy, your Christmas, there's so much versatility with those. So are you ready to see our A2 size card? And this is when we design dies, we really think through, like, how can we maximize the versatility? Because we want you to be able to reuse it many different ways and repurpose it for all sizes. So sometimes you will see some of our dies that we launch, they are a little bit larger. And what that does is it allows you to alter them very easily, and you can downsize, because it's a little bit easier to downsize versus piecing small pieces together to make it larger. Or that's what I find. Maybe you find something different, but I just love how this turned out on this card. So with this one, we went ahead and I use just your normal A2 size card, your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch, and I layered this on top. Okay, so I just folded it, added my papers, and then you're going to go ahead and layer this on top. So when you do this, what I want you to do is just go ahead, add your glue, and I will just make sure that I have plenty of glue on some of the inside edges so that it is hitting where those edges will be. So we'll add a little bit in here. We'll add a little bit down in this section and this. So tell me what you love about what you're learning. We just wanted to pop in real quick and show you some creative ways that you can utilize this die and just celebrate with you today. August has been a month of celebration, all month long, and we can't wait to bring you more next week. Especially on Friday. Like, mark your calendars on Friday. We have a whole day filled with education, creative inspiration ideas, demos from our education team, and you won't want to miss it. So it's like the day that you want to just slot into your calendar and just have some fun being inspired. So with this one, I have layered this on top. Again, you're going to go ahead and you're going to trim off the edge in here, and over on this side as well. And then if you wanted to, this is totally up to you, but I wanted to create a little bit of an interesting border in here. So what I did is I just took my scissors and I just free flow, just cut right around this edge. I wasn't super fussy or picky about it because it will be hid underneath that die, and just quickly trimmed around it. So it created that fancy flap opening. Isn't that so cool? So that is just a little bit of a unique twist and way that you can customize that. Just takes a couple seconds, and you have this beautiful card base all ready for those flowers. For this smaller one, I did add some smaller flowers that made it really petite and just so pretty. Added the For My Friend sentiment on there, and it just turned out so so beautiful. Irene, you said, so many birthdays in August. Congrats to all of you. I leveled up on the 8th. Yes, we're reaching new levels. I had a birthday in August as well, so I reached a new level too. Tammy Scott said, I think it would be beautiful not to cut it off for the 6x6. Yes. If you wanted to just let it kind of overhang, you can totally do that. That's the beauty of these dies. Like you could even, this is another thing that I don't think I have a sample of it here, but you could do a clear cardstock base and just glue them on top of the clear cardstock, so it kind of has that really clear, like see-through look, which would be really pretty as well. But I do not have an example of that. That's just an idea that floated through my head that I absolutely love. So I was talking about next Friday, we're going to have a whole day of fun things that are happening. We'll kick it off with my mom and I. We're going to be sharing some history of where we started in Heartfelt Creation, and then we're going to go right into a day filled with demos. Those are completely free. You just want to make your time on your calendar, and we'll be popping out emails. So if you're not signed up for our emails, make sure you sign up for those. Go to heartfeltcreations.us. On the homepage, there's a link to sign up for emails so you don't miss out on all the details of that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some really beautiful samples. This is one of the cards that I will be demoing next Friday along with this one. This one is a 5x7 with a center opening. So we will be showing you some more ways to use this die. So I highly recommend get yours ordered today. The savings we have on it is only valid today, and hopefully you'll have it by next Friday so that you can craft along with us. There will be other demonstrations, not just with this die. We're going to have it for used in many different ways. So here's another one, that beautiful 5x7. Here is another easel card using this die and then adding a sentiment on the bottom and just doing some fun things in the center, adding more dimension. So it's kind of a little bit more like a box shaker card. So I really love how that one turned out. Tell me which one is your favorite. One of you said that you're not working next Friday, so you'll be watching. Yay, that's so awesome. So with this one was meshing these two a little bit tighter together. So if you're making a little bit smaller card, but you want both elements, don't be afraid to squish them together and just see how beautifully that interacts with each other. And just a reminder, when you're placing your order today, I would highly recommend checking your stock on your Lux or silver or gold cardstock to make sure that you have plenty of that, because I just go through like crap tons of it when I'm using these decorative dies. So I just don't want you to be in your craft room and be like, oh my goodness, I don't have it, I ran out and now I need to order more. This is a very unique way to utilize this die as well. So it's coming in from the edges. It was used in the background with just the gold, and then the white pieces come in from the edge. So don't be afraid to really just, have some fun with it. Just mix and match and do some beautiful detail with that. Here's one on a fancy background, and then just added it to the top and flipped it. So it kind of looks a little bit more like a square or rectangular piece in the back there. Sometimes I get my shapes messed up. So when I'm teaching my son shapes, I should do another little class with that. Cindy, you said you love all of these examples. They are beautiful. Thank you, friend. And this one again is just using this die, anchoring it in the corners, adding the gift for you. So pretty, all the different ways. And the great thing is, like, depending on how some of these are layered, you really wouldn't even realize that it's the same die. Like, I just love how that makes an actual frame in the background. So pretty. And then this one is another easel card, but what I really want you to see on this one is here you have a little bit more of that open, clear look. So you have it on the top and the bottom. So if you have a smaller piece, this is actually like your 6x6, and then this top flap is just folded back. So you have this top flap, and it's glued what would typically be folded forward. So it's a little bit of a different twist on an easel card. So that's really pretty. And this one was just anchored right at the base. So you have this beautiful shaped piece. So you could do a 3-inch and then just add that to the bottom. So you can really have some fun with that. So hopefully that gives you some ideas. Nancy, you said love too many to pick my favorite. I know, right? It's always kind of funny. It's like, you're like, oh, I like this, I like this. And it's hard to create a favorite. So hopefully this inspires you. When you receive this die, you can just jumpstart into creating some beautiful cards and ultra projects that you, your friends, and family will absolutely love. So let's take another look at this beautiful diamond fleur die. Now, like I said, if you haven't taken action yet, there's two different ways that you can purchase this. You can just go to the website, you can purchase it. If you're a platinum member, you can get the 20% off. But here's where you get this completely free as a thank you to you for being an insider member. Place a $30 order, add this to your cart, and you'll get this die completely free. It is valued at $35. If you're an insider member, you'll also get free shipping. If you're one of our US crafting friends, if you're international, you get a 20% shipping discount. So if you've been on the fence and you are not an insider member yet, you can become one today for $12.99 a month. And then you get to get this die completely free. Plus you have access to purchasing anything else for a 20% discount and access to all online classes. Actually, at the end of August, I'll be teaching a class online with 3 different holiday projects that I think you'll absolutely love. So if you become an insider member today, you'll automatically have a spot in that class that's coming up at the end of August. It's live, it's 2 hours. So if you think, okay, I love what you showed me today, that's even more in depth. There's 2 hours of just you and I creating together. And you're also creating with crafters from all around the globe, which is so much fun. And we have a chat box just like you see here where you can interact with me and we can talk together, which is so much fun. So before I go, I'm just going to give you a couple more glances at some of the samples. And then I just wanted to take a look at some of the comments too. Gail said these are beautiful. Betty said such a versatile die, you love it. Joyce said you love being an insider member. Yes. Tell us what you love about the insider membership. It reminds me like of an Amazon Prime membership, right? It's like you have this membership, $12.99 a month. You can place an order anytime, night or day. You always get free shipping if you're in the US. You always get a 20% discount. It can be combined with other savings we might be offering. Plus, you have access to our online class vault. That class vault is so worth it. It has over 50 classes. They're all around 2 hours in length and they're valued at $30. So 50 times 30, that's $1,500 worth of classes that you have automatic access to, plus the one that's coming up at the end of the month. So I highly recommend going in and getting signed up for that if you're not an insider member yet. If you are one, you don't have to do anything. You just place your order today for the diamond fleur die and we'll ship that to you, and you'll also be added on for the class at the end of the month. So we'll take another look at the cards we created today. This was our A2 5.5 by 4.25 inches. And then here is your 6x6 easel card. So pretty. So I just love the variation. Here's an easel card as well. Just completely different twists using the same die. So hopefully this will inspire you, and I know you'll be stalking your courier. He'll be like, when is he coming? So our team is working very diligently to bring you your crafting items very quickly and speedily. And I know some of you were asking about the mints. Just a heads up, we had some issues with the orders that were placed. They have been delayed. I don't think there will be any mints in the orders going out today because that order is still en route. So I'm sorry about that. I know some of you have been so disappointed. I'm sorry too. I know it's a bummer, right? But anyway, if you're watching, you're like, what's up with the mints? Typically, when we have orders, there's mints in the boxes, and they have been missing in action for about a week or so, maybe more than that, because we ran out and the order has been delayed. So good times. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, for celebrating with us. And here's the thing. The only reason that we've been able to do this is because of you, your family, your friends, and your crafting friends. So thank you for being part of our journey, for being part of the Heartfelt Creations crafting family. I can't wait to be back with you next Friday. We'll kick it off with my mom and I sharing some history on how Heartfelt Creations got started in the corner of her house. And then we'll continue on throughout the day with demonstrations from our creative team. You'll see many different techniques demo throughout the whole day. It's completely free to attend. Just make sure that you're signed up for our emails. You can also jump over to Facebook in our Facebook group, which is a special group of ladies that I think you'll absolutely love. And if any of that doesn't make sense, just ask in the comments and we will clarify for you. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next week. Bye.